We all know you make stray kids stay, but who makes stay stay? There's an easy answer, and we might even have our own reasons why, but this week we're looking at why our collective, all caps stay stays, and always will. So head back to the week of Chan's Room episode 47 with us. Sometimes words fail, and this is one of those weeks. Our kids work hard. We say it a lot because it's always been true, but those words will never be enough, especially not right now, because we're hitting the first dates of the Kids District 9 Unlock World Tour in Seoul. It's November 2019, and as far as the kids are concerned, there is nothing to life but tour prep and sleep. We're headed to Olympic Hall with them as they unleash the beast that is their first concert tour, where it's clear their aim is to propel Stray Kids and Stay together to the stars. If you haven't already, you really should watch the full show yourself, because the alternative is listening to me scream for hours, and nobody wants that. You can find a link to the full show in the notes below. Instead, we're focusing on just one moment, because it's that important. One of the most important moments that Stay carries in their collective heart in all of Stray Kids history is the ending minutes for day 2, just after Stay surprised Stray Kids with a special video titled "You Make Stay Stay." It's important to remember at this point, the kids did not know if all the hard work they'd done since they joined JYPE as trainees had now been for nothing. If the survival show, their debut, every sleepless night, every dance practice that went until dawn had been for naught. They'd worked for years, pushing themselves again and again to what turned out to be new limits, and here they were on stage, putting everything they had on the line, giving it all to Stay. Near the end of the concert, they played Grow Up, a song meant to tell Stay the simple phrase, "You're doing well." But what was amplified and mirrored right back to them was Stay's voice, reassuring their beloved 8, "넌 잘하고 있어," or "You're doing well." As the music faded, Stay's video surprise aired, a montage of supportive messages from Stays everywhere all around the world, ending in a simple sentence: "You make Stay stay." The hall was silent. In that moment, a tidal wave of love washed over our kids. It left many of them crying on stage, taking long moments to compose themselves as they all huddled together, our 8, who now knew no matter what, Stay would always be by their side, telling them they're doing well. These mints should really be watched in full, but the moment Stays keep forever tucked in their hearts here is when Hyunjin, with that heart vast enough to swallow the entire universe, lost his words amongst his tears, asking Stay not to leave them when they'd worked so hard for so long. This moment is one that lives outside of time and space for us all. It's one we all carry, regardless of when we found Stray Kids, and it belongs to every one of us. But what I'd like to do today is offer up an addendum to it. Something that's actually been forgotten, but should be tucked in with it too. Because while Hyunjin gave us his heart through his tears that day, he actually gifted us with words the day before, telling Stay the thought of them, the thought of giving Stay's strength with their music and performance, is how he endured the grueling work that had gone into it all. District 9 Unlock concerts were meant to be their own little worlds, where anything that wasn't Stray Kids and Stay was left behind and forgotten. And this particular concert was an energetic bubble, suspended in time, an eternal moment solidifying our bond with each other. It'd be really easy to say that that was it. But this is Stray Kids, and you know they didn't have time to let that moment marinate, because they were off to Vietnam the next day to perform at the Asia Artist Awards. Lee No injured his ankle during rehearsals for this and ended up performing seated on stage. I can't help but wonder how hard it was, when they just worked so hard perfecting an entire concert set, where they'd shifted their choreography from 9 to 8, suddenly to be down to 7 on stage. And I can't help but wonder how much it would have meant for the kids to feel that fresh tidal wave of love from Stay at their backs, when they had to have been sensitive to feeling one less person on stage alongside them, to be bolstered by those words. "You make Stay stay." And listen, we're not even halfway through the week yet, but I'll go easy on you, which is more than could be said for Stays at the time, who had no reprieve from the emotional intensity of this week, because from here, they were plunged straight into teasers for Levanter. The trailer for Levanter dropped this week, along with images and the first and second teaser films ushering in our precious queen of a bookend to the Clay series. We've been lingering in November 2019 for quite some time in the rewatch. A lot happened for sure, but Chan has done 5 episodes of Chan's Room this month, because October only saw 3 of them. Some of the hardest moments Chan has ever navigated were tucked into these weeks. And that's why we've been here, to meet him in these moments. It's why we'll be here for episode 47 this Sunday, October 20th at 11 p.m. KST to rewatch together, too. Because we are the ones who say, you make stay, stay, even when it means passing the message across time and space. I'll see you then.